Hey guys, how are we doing? Hope you're having an incredible day, evening, wherever you are. And if you're joining me live, make sure you say hello. I will surely see people on soon once this loads up. But I hope you're doing really well. And I just wanted to jump in and actually talk about businesses, family businesses in particular. Family businesses are, such a prideful experience and journey. And so, what these families create through these businesses, which start off small and sometimes grow really, really, really big, but they always maintain this level of deep pride and certainly a foundational value system that came from the family that really started it, or the founding partners who are the core family members. And so it's something that means a deep level of trust and relationship building, which they have been building this business and their relationships with their stakeholders for so many years, sometimes even decades. And so there's a deep level of trust. And what we're seeing now, as we're shifting into what is undoubtedly a sustainable economy, that if family businesses, which often because of their size, they're not always thinking about sustainability. It's not always front of mind. And so when it's not always front of mind, given that, almost 50% plus, sometimes in some cases plus 50% of consumers are expecting businesses to be thinking about sustainability, then it starts to erode this level of trust that these businesses have been working on and building for so long. So what we're seeing is that if these family businesses, as I said, often they're not as huge as some of our, the bigger corporates, if they're not thinking about sustainability and it's not at the front of their operations or at the core of their operations, then it certainly starts to erode away at these relationships that they've worked so hard to build for so many years. And PwC do a survey very frequently, and their recent one showed that in Australia, the family businesses that operate only around a third, so a very small fraction of them are considering sustainability at the core of what they do. Not a very small, but a small fraction, I would say, considering that globally, almost 50% of businesses are looking at sustainability because they don't just recognize it as a tool to do something good for the environment, or at the very least give back to the environment what we've taken so aggressively from, really that's the word for it, we've taken from the environment so aggressively. But this is not just about giving or reducing that impact that we've now created. It's actually very much about building resilience into your business operations and also de-risking your business operations. Hi Thilaikanen, thank you so much for joining, and you're in Pondicherry, welcome. So I think that it's something to really highlight here, that family businesses have a real opportunity here to not only, as I said, do something for the environment, give back from what they've taken so much of, which we've all really done, but it's also about de-risking, building resilience, and positioning effectively on a market where you're no longer a part of a rat race. A rat race anyone can join. We're not part of a rat race anymore. We're in a very, very selective and progressive, sustainable, collaborative, futuristic economy. I mean, there's so many words to really describe it, but they're all good things for the most part. They're all really positive things. We're starting to see these shifts around. And so nobody can really shy away from this. And if you want to stay in the race, or if you want to even be considered as part of the race, you need to buy a ticket. There's no longer a rat race that anyone can join. You need a ticket, and the ticket in is ESG, proper ESG governance and framework in your business that is not only defining the way you, it's not only a statement of commitment, right? Like, oh, we're going to do this. We love the environment. We're going to commit to net zero by whatever year. It's much more than that. It's okay, we're committed to this. This is how we're going to do it. This is who is going to lead it. This is who is going to manage it. And this is who is going to implement it. And if they don't, they're accountable for it directly, intrinsically, as part of their business contract and operating model, that people are accountable for it. So there is going to be real drive moving forward. And once we've done all of this, we're going to measure it, we're going to verify it, and we're going to tell GRI or SASB or whoever we're reporting against that, hey, this is what we've done and this is where we failed or this is where we surpassed our goals. So there's so much transparency and clarity in this new market that you can't really shy away from it. And other corporates, other businesses, other people that you interact with as a family run business, they're going to expect this of you. And so it's no longer something you can kind of shy away from or put on the back burner. Sustainability isn't a back burner issue anymore. I mean, I've been passionate about sustainability since as long as I can remember. And so now to see that everybody is talking about it, it really isn't a back burner issue. It almost is very surprising, a little bit laughable. I don't want to be rude about it, but a little bit laughable when people say to me, well, do you still struggle to convince businesses that this is something important? That, do they put this on the back burner? Well, I don't know how any business can think it's okay to put it on the back burner. It's should be front of mind, front and center, and really defining everything around your social, environmental, and economic systems that are operating in a business. Because without the people, without the products or the raw materials or the operational side of things, and without the financial support and sustainable financial structures in place, your business is going to fall flat really quickly. So yeah, that's my little ranty, but also well-placed, hopefully well-placed energy towards something that is super important. And I hope that these businesses hear what I have to say, and they're reaching out, finding ways to take this forward in their business. If they're not sure how to make the phone calls to find out who can help them and figure out a way forward. Collaboration is absolutely key in this new economy. So that's what it's all about. It's about finding the people who you can collaborate with and drive this agenda forward. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time as always, and I hope you have an incredible day, incredible evening, wherever you are. Take care. Bye, everybody.